What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about this split up between Thee Stallion and Pardi Fontaine. You guys know, Brother Pardi, I just be making little jokes about it, but he really my brother, right? I just be, you know me, I'm clowning everybody. I clown myself. He's a good brother, you know what I mean? And he was trying to deal with Thee Stallion. And for what I understand, he's a good producer, he's a good brother, and he really loved and cared about Thee Stallion. But see, here's the problem, again, with a lot of us in the African-American community, black men and black women, we've never been taught how to coagulate or how to gel out of how to get along, what to and what not to say to each other, you know, how you can hurt somebody's feelings. And listen, I'm one of the best people to tell you my mistakes. I've been all of that and then some. You know, I could be a terror at times, right, in my younger years, because just not knowing when to say something or when not to say something. But this is the case with Thee Stallion, okay? I think she was raised primarily by her grandmother. Mom and dad was not really so in her life. I think the mom might have been there a little bit. But the problem with her is that while he likes being in a relationship with her, she gets drunk. And when she gets drunk, she becomes an abusive woman. She becomes abusive towards him, okay? And it's too much for him, all right? She starts saying hateful things, hurtful things. But according to Insider, Pardi is not the type of man to put up with that. And I want to talk about this. And if this is true, I want to give the brother Pardi Fontaine, give him a round of applause, Quasi. I want to give him a round of applause because as a young man, I will honestly say he's handling it better than I would at that age. All right? Because one of the things that I've not been able to always do is to end things amicably. But one thing about him, he's able to be a masculine man and say, listen, I care about you, but you are too disrespectful. You are drunk ass MNF'er. You are disrespectful as hell. And I don't know what guys you dealt with before have put up with this, but I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not. You need to go your own way. Let somebody else deal with you and leave it at that. And do you know what? There's so many black men who deal with certain levels of abuse from sisters. And I mean, I know that women also deal with it, but you know, somebody get drunk, they get high, and they want to start, you know, fighting and all kind of stuff, or start talking trash. And it's amazing how people do this to people that they're supposed to love. Imagine you say you love this person, and you getting drunk, and you abusing the person that you say you care about. It's amazing to me. But the reality is that Thee Stallion has been dealing with men all of her life who have been rewarding bad behavior. This is the African-American man's downfall. No matter what group of women he deal with, it's not just a black thing. Brothers go out and date interracial, and then guess what happens? You're over there rewarding bad behavior, probably even more because the lady's white, or she's Latina, or she's from Dominican Republic, or she's Brazilian, okay? And that's what it is. A lot of dudes, and there could be a lot of these dudes that's in the streets. That's gangsters, that's thugs, killers, rappers, or whatever. But guess what? That don't mean that you're in your masculine element. And your masculine element means that here are standards. If you deal with me, if I'm going to be in an exclusive relationship with you, if you cross said boundaries, or if you cross these boundaries, we are done, okay? Or some of you brothers want to give timeouts. And when you come back and you deal with me, you're going to deal with me at the level that I want you to deal with me, or you're not going to deal with me at all. Hopefully, I haven't found nobody else. Now, Pardi Fontaine is not as successful as Thee Stallion is. I know he's a producer and a rapper, but he's not a producer like, let's say, Dr. Dre or DJ Mustard, okay? But he got enough sense to say, I don't give a damn if I'm not who you are. That don't matter. But to be with me is this standard. Go deal with another person and be disrespectful. Some ladies can be disrespectful, man, real rude. Talk about, you know, you ain't this, I'll make more money than you. You can't make me come and all kind of other things like that. I mean, it could get ridiculous what women can really say, especially in the black community. They can really hurt a black man's feelings. We're not even gonna get on that. Those things can cut deep. And I'm gonna tell you what happens with a lot of black men that become, you know, our version of the black pill, or, you know, guys that have become misogynist towards black women. They remember them times where some woman said something to them that really cut them deep, okay? And a lot of men have never really gotten over that, being cut deep by what a woman said, your mama said to you, or what a woman said to you, never gotten over it. I'm gonna tell you like this, it always hurts. But the reality is that what somebody said that cut you deep shouldn't define you. You should be able at some point to get the help that you need to be overcome that, because you're not gonna sit there and allow that to happen. If a woman jumps over the boundaries that you set for her, you immediately cut her off. And I'm gonna tell you why you do that. Because if you don't, and that's why I have the come to Jesus talks with people, especially if you care about them. Listen, the way that you're doing this, and this, I don't appreciate what you just did. All right? This ain't being too tough, because obviously men have feelings. You dating somebody, and you got to be fair. I don't appreciate what you did here, and here. Okay? If you want to be in a relationship with me, you need to stop this and this. If you want me to continue giving you my time and my patience or whatever. All right? And then you're going to have a time where either that person receives it or they don't. And if they do it again, then you show them the door. Because why? You know that you don't have to put up with that because of who you are. A lot of black men put up with things and they keep making ultimatums. Well, if you do it again, I'm not going to do this and this. You talk real tough and then they do it again. And then all they got to do is give you some makeup sex. All they got to do is give you a makeup, BJ or something like that. And you'll take them back. The reality is that if you guys steal, and I know some dating coaches believe that, but if a woman disrespects you and you still sleep with her immediately, right away, you are teaching that woman to disrespect you. You are encouraging it. If you encourage a woman to come by whenever she wants to and she can still access you for sex, you are disrespecting yourself. It's another level of masculine I'm talking about. You are not allowing her to really appreciate you as a man. You don't give a woman none of your time that you have done nice things for. You have did great things for. You don't let her do any of that without paying some sort of time relapse from you, that sort of price. That woman has went over backwards to try to get your attention back. That woman is trying to do whatever she can to get your attention back. Once that woman has done that, you don't reward her with anything. You don't reward her with, I love you text messages, nothing. Because why? If you say you broken up, but you're still giving her access to you, she got the best of both worlds. She can still come and deal with you. And then she can come out there and date people. And if you care about her, you're going to have a problem with that. You're going to have a problem with that. I don't care what you say. You're going to be jealous. It is better for you to get rid of her, get her out of your life. And if you do allow her to come back at certain points in times, she better come back different. And the way that you teach people how to treat you is by checking their bad behavior, cutting them off. They don't respect what you do for them, cut them off. That's why any league gives suspensions or fines. You don't want to do this, you're going to pay a fine. And a lot of you men break up with ladies and you're still sleeping with them. You're still having sex with them. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.